Welcome back to DML. So there is a brand new boss challenge event on that we basically only got told about yesterday. But this boss challenge gives us the opportunity to earn a brand new dragon. So we are going to be taking a look. So this here is the boss challenge. So it's going to work pretty much exactly the same as the old boss challenges, where you need to beat 4 rounds of this event. And when you do, you will unlock the Epic Harvest Dragon. So the Harvest Dragon has never been available before. You can see this dragon in heroic mode on the main campaign map, but it's new, we've never been able to get it, and it's a plant, earth, and light epic. Pretty cute as well. I always say that this Harvest Dragon sort of looks like a Disney princess of some sort, but basically it works just like the old boss challenges. You have a set amount of elements that you can use, and if your dragons have those elements, you can go and take on the fights. It is possible for you to re-roll those elements if you need to, but when you do, you will have to wait an X amount of time. So each of these fights do have cooldowns between each of them, and as you do more and more and more fights, the cooldown for the fights will take longer. So I waited a tiny bit, 1 second, and now we can take on this fight again. So most of these fights early on especially won't be too difficult, but when you get into sort of round 4, 5-ish, you will have a relatively limited amount of elements to actually work with. So if you have an even leveled set of main dragons, this event will be slightly easier for you, but in the grand scheme of things, normally they're pretty nice with the elements. And again, the ability to re-roll has been pretty good in the past, but we can't re-roll or do anything yet because the fight isn't ready. So, for example, you can also skip these fights just so that you know. I'm going to do it once just for the case of actually showing you, but you skip it, it's a short cooldown anyway, and then you can go and take it on. And when you beat these boss dragons, generally speaking, you tend to get better rewards in these events. So we just beat up that Perfume Dragon boss there, and we got a gem as a reward. Actually, now I'm noticing there isn't actually a button there for us to be able to re-roll these elements. So I'm going to try to get through another couple of fights and see if the button actually turns up, because the ability to re-roll the elements was something that was a really positive change for these events. Oh, thank goodness, it seems like the event is finally fixed, because earlier there was no refresh option, and trust me, I was about to lose my mind. But it seems like the event is fixed for now, so now we can enjoy the event as it was intended. We can refresh elements, which does mean that even if you don't have the elements that you need straight away, you will still be able to hopefully finish off this event. So I hope for the newer players they sort of get the gist of how this event works. If you want to get the Harvest Dragon from the boss challenge event, you can. However, there is also a second option to get this dragon, and the way to do that is if you go to the promotions section in-game for the next week, the Harvest Dragon is actually available in a bundle. So it seems like they're trying to go more for this. You can either get this dragon from the event, or you can purchase it directly from the shop sort of angle. And so, the Harvest Dragon in this bundle, you get her, you get 675,000 food, 10 VIP tickets, which is pretty good, and 6.75 million gold, and all up that will cost you about £12.50p. So that is for English currency. Not sure what it's going to be in your place, but it'll probably be around about the same amount. So, if you want to earn the Harvest Dragon through the hard work of doing the boss challenge fights every, you know, between 5 minutes to every 2 hours, then go ahead. But there is an easier option out there for you. There's also a bundle out for the Meteorite Dragon, but I mean, 15 Dragon Fury Essence is pretty good, but he's not fantastic for a dragon overall. So that is the deal with the boss challenge event. It doesn't even have a special title or anything, which is pretty annoying. Alrighty tighty, let's try breeding for this Perfume Dragon, shall we? So it is the new Dragon of the Week. The combination to breed the Perfume Dragon is the Cyborg and Boiling Dragons. So let's go ahead and try and breed them and see what happens. Let's go! So that is an 8-hour breeding time, and unfortunately, that is not the breeding time that we wanted. But luckily for us, we have a little friend called Kronos. So we do get to actually try and breed this guy again. So the Perfume Dragon, I really do want to try and get a hold of it. We do have a boss challenge event and everything coming up, so you know, the sooner we manage to get it, the happier that I will be. So please game, if you want to be kind and do this for us, I would be very happy. So attempt number 2, let's go. And that is a 14-hour and 23-minute breeding time. And if we check the Dragon of the Week breeding guide table on the DML wiki, you will see that the Perfume Dragon does indeed have a 14-hour, 24-minute breeding time with VIP, which is shared with a Coral Dragon. So, at this point, it could be the dragon that we want, could be a Coral Dragon. So, we can only hope and pray at this point. Base to God Game Loft, please give us the opportunity. So, you know, I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope that you have fun, and remember, the easiest thing, or the best way to finish off these events, is just coming back as soon as the refresh or the timers are done. So, this one's a 30-minute timer, come back in 30 minutes, come do the fight, and that is the easiest thing that you can do to finish this event super quick. But you do have to be pretty dedicated. So, now thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, I will see you then.